Hello hopefuls, thanks so much for coming back to my channel today. So today I want to share with you all this new workbook that I created for your pepper pantry, my pepper pantry, and also your stockpile. So I wish I had something like this when I first started, you know, something to jot all my ideas and list down, a list to go through. You guys were so helpful in all of the information and tips and ideas. But I just wanted somewhere to house all of those ideas, all of those tips, all of those places to reference and go back to all in one place. I had like notebooks and lists. I also had like notes on my phone, several different prepper pantry lists, emergency supplies, and I just wanted one whole place. So I created this and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So let's get started. So on the first page, you can put your name here or your family's name. And then it's a total of 37 pages. So you can, it's a PDF download, so you can print as many pages as you need. So if you have a checklist in here, you can print as many checklists or pages as you need. So the first page is just a introductory page of me starting this prepper journey and why it's important for me and my family, and I'm sure it's important to your family as well. This is just a 2-page questionnaire of let's get started. Just some questions of why you're starting your prepper pantry and what items you need, what you need in case of an emergency, just getting everything out of your head onto paper. Let's see. What items do you love or your family love? And what is your budget for your monthly budget or weekly budget for your stockpile or your pantry? Question number 5, how long do you want your stockpile to last? 3 to 6 months, a couple of weeks, or 6 to 12 months? Where will I store my stockpile, and what stores can I shop to give me more bang for my buck? And do I want to start a longer term food pantry? Like, for example, 1 to 5 years. So that's kind of like in the phase that I'm in, like rotation, filling in the gaps, making sure I have my gaps filled, and longer term food storage. Okay, y'all, so then I create this page to create a budget. So for your preps, for your weekly payday preps or monthly preps, and then you can just keep track of them. You can set your goal, make your list, your favorite places to shop. I know mine is Aldi, Walmart for preps, probably because they don't have any limits. I'm trying to think where else, y'all, on the top of my head. Sam's and BJ's and Sam's.com. So payday preps, this is just like how many times, a lot of times we end up going to the store when we're trying to prep more than one time. So that's why I have so many boxes. So you spend $10 this time, $20. So you can actually see what you spent. I know I'm not sure what I spent, y'all, but going forward, I'll know how much I spent and the rotation and long-term prep. And if you just need to do some math down here, you can print out multiple pages of this. The order of your pantry, I was still debating on how I have like a little intro up here, but I was really debating how I should do this. But I was doing emergency items, your forever foods. This is kind of like the video that I did the other day that will last longer, like your rice, your beans, your non-perishables, but really your forever foods are like your sugar if you store it properly, your honey if you store it properly, your rice, stuff like that. A stock pantry, 3, 6 to 12 months, and then your long-term pantry. So like you have your Mylar bags with your rice and your beans and your 5-gallon buckets, or your freeze-dried or dehydrated foods. So I don't have any of that, so that will be like my next couple of steps, and then I just have some references here. So I kind of wanted to create a kind of a blueprint of how much you should have, but everybody's family is so different. So I found these reference places really helpful for me. The Super Cook is just .com is where you have a recipe of ingredients that you have on hand, that you can create something from that. Also, the food storage calculator by easyprepping.com. They have several other ones if you Google them, but the easy prepping, the food calculator, when you did that, you really thought, if you look at your stockpile, you think you have a lot of food, but you realize I don't have a lot of food. But anyway, y'all, so these are some of the books that I purchased and I thought was really interesting, so you may like them as well. The Prepper Pantry by Daisy Luther, A Year Without the Grocery Store, and the New Ball Blue Book, and I think I got all of them off of Amazon. And then just a quick reference about water, how much water, because I always forget when people say it. So 1 gallon of water per day, per person a day, 3 days minimum, and FEMA recommends 2 weeks. So on this page, I did a video on meal plan ideas for non-perishables, and I just typed it out. This is just what my family likes and what we prefer, and you can pick and choose some of these out of here. I just have a little formula right here that says non-perishable plus basics equals dinner is done. And then these are just like some basics that you want to add to any of these meals, such as honey, sugar, seasonings, bouillon cubes, condiments, and etc. And then I have a blank sheet here that you can create for yourself, your family's favorite meals and dinners and snacks and basics. Then this is your family favorite. So I've really been doing this on a sheet of paper for years, and I'm glad to have this, just a blank sheet of paper. I'd have mom, dad, child number 1, child number 2. You can cross that out, y'all. You have a label maker or highlighter or whatever, and you can put like the people in your family's names, or if you just singled, you know, you can just scratch that out, put a little sticker over it. And most people have, I would say the average, I don't know, is the average size family 2 kids. So I just stopped at 2 kids here, but again, you can scratch it out. But I have here like I want to put here, or you would put here your favorite foods, like my favorite foods, or my husband's favorite foods, like peanut butter. One of your children may love oatmeal. So far as, you can use this as an everyday guide, but also far as like non-perishables. A monthly meal plan, so you can write out a monthly meal plan for non-perishables, and then as well, you can make another copy and use this for every day. So in this section here is if you want to break down those meals. So I have a breakfast page, a lunch page, dinner, a dessert page, snacks, and beverages. So here where you would put is where you will create your list. So your non-perishable breakfast meal ideas that your family will like. Like for example, the instant oatmeal, or it could be the rolled oatmeal with some canned fruit. So you would put that here all on one line, or it could just be oatmeal by itself. And you will write your ingredients here. And then you can check off like how many servings you have. And then you can snapshot a picture of your list. The ingredients here is just to make sure you have the items for your meal plan for your non-perishable breakfasts. And you can do this too for your regular meals too. But this gives you kind of like, okay, do I have all of my gaps filled in? Another one would be like shrimp and, not shrimp, y'all. I don't know why I'm getting ready to say shrimp and grits. So grits is a non-perishable, and you want to have salmon cakes with it. So do I have everything for the salmon cakes? Do I have powdered eggs, or did I freeze any eggs for a binding agent for the salmon cakes? you know, just making sure you have all of your ducks in a row, all the ingredients for that meal. So I did that for each one. I even did one for beverages because I know people like coffee and some people like tea, Gatorade, just so you can have those things. So the next thing that I did was a list, and this probably took me the longest because I didn't want to leave anything out, but I was like, you know, if I leave something out, that's fine. I gave you guys sheets in the back because everyone's family is different. One thing you won't see on this list, and that's when I do stuff, I try to keep myself in mind, but also you guys in mind, is corned beef hash. So you probably never saw that in my hauls. And I will ask my family too, does anybody like corned beef hash? And if they say no, y'all, I'm not getting it. So get what's best for you and your family. So I started over here with your must-haves: water, rice, beans, non-perishables, and then I left some blank spaces. Your beverages over here, some pantry items, and like, for example, I didn't write out all of the veggies. I didn't write out all of the canned meats because everybody is so different and it will take me forever to do that. The list will be super long. Let's see, more pantry items, long shelf life items, some baking items over here. And what I would do too is, like, if I see some different things and there are some more things I want to add, I will revise this, and whoever purchases one, then they will get an email update when I do to your email box. Some breakfast items, freezer items. So I like, for example, I put like meats, fresh and deli. You can put butter, cream cheese. Well, yeah, I got cream cheese, shredded, block, and string cheese in your freezer. Sour cream doesn't freeze too well. So if someone was wondering that, it doesn't freeze too well. I tried it couponing years ago and I was disappointed. Some snacks over here. We all like different snacks. So that's why I put other snacks you and your family love. Some personal items, some household items. Again, that's personal, so, you know, I left some extra space. This was she almost left out because I don't have any babies anymore, had babies and pets. So I tend to not think or forget about it. And I've had pets before and babies. So I was like, let me add a sheet in here for those that have fur babies and babies. So pantry, more pantry items, optional items, there's solar panels, reference books. Reference books are like if you want to have homemade remedies, essential oils, gardening, any of those types of books. I want to purchase some more gardening books. Hardware, work boots and gloves, gardening seeds, essential items over here that you may need for your preps, some medicines, more medicines. And I'm sure I probably have left something off, but you guys can fill it in. And then I have 2 blank checklists. So you can take these to the store with you, or you can just take a snapshot of your list before you leave. Then this is just an inventory sheet. I like this style inventory sheet for like my coupon stockpile, so I know what I have. It's a little bit easier. So you have the item, the best use by date, the size and the quantity. You just check it off or exit out or color it in, whichever is best for you. You can print as many as you want. And then the inventory tally sheet, I saw where this was helpful for me. So for example, I have it in real light color here. So you will definitely need more sheets. I gave you 3 of these sheets here. So I have it really light here, so you kind of be like, well, what do I do here, Hope? So green beans, do I have a pen over here? And your sweet peas. So you'll just, like, you're keeping a tally. Probably best to do a pencil with your tally sheets. So if you know you have 5 green beans, you'll just do it like that. And then you can decide to put it in Excel, or what is the one with Google? Y'all know what I'm saying. Excel or the Google software. Okay, y'all, so now these are just your basics, like your quick start. You can put these sheets in any order that you want. And so this just telling you your water, rice, beans, canned goods, pasta, baking goods, personal care, and meds if you want to get started right away. And you can refer back to that video that I just created. Here is like your visual prepping. So kind of getting it all out onto paper where you may feel a little overwhelmed or pulled in different directions because you see so many different videos, and especially when you have like a limit of time to watch. I know sometimes when I'm watching something brand new and I see all these videos and I'm like, I just go down this rabbit hole. But this just gives you like a mind mapping idea of maybe which direction you should do. So here you have your water, beans, flour, non-perishable medications. You can fill it in here if you need something else. So these are like your basic preps, kind of like that same page we just did with the basics. Your storage containers, your food grade buckets, your glass jars, your shelves, or any other storage. You don't need shelves, but if you feel like you need shelves, so I left some space here to write something in. Then eventually, when your budget allows and you get there, your deep freezer, your vacuum sealer, your pressure canner, your dehydrator. You don't have to get everything on the checklist or anything that I suggest in here. Do what's best for you, your budget, and your family. Water filter generator. And then here, down to your longer food storage, Mylar bags, oxygen absorbers, anything else you feel like you need to add in here. Bug out bags doesn't necessarily have to be this low on the totem pole, especially depending on where you live, but I just wanted to put it on here. Gardening, that's something I want to learn next. And over here, your reference items, or if you need a new Bible or purchase a new Bible, some books, whatever you may feel like you need, some games for your family, and then peace of mind. All right, y'all. And so things to do, time and loose ends. This is just a questionnaire of what's missing from my preps. What do I need to learn next? What do I need to organize? What do I need to work on next? So learn and work on next. And this is what I need to fill. I need to fill out all of this. Transfer from the notebooks onto here. And then this is just a section of notes because I love to have a note section in a planner or in a workbook or organizer. So you can print as many as you want. And again, this is in a regular size binder. And then here I gave you some lined paper. So that is it, y'all, for the workbook. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. I'll put a link down below so you can purchase it. It will be for an introductory price. And yeah, so I hope you guys continue to prep. I know I am. I'm taking it easy, but I'm still continuing to prep. So thanks so much for watching, guys, supporting. And I really appreciate you guys, all your tips and everything, and watching and gaining new friendships with you all. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.